Welcome back to Slay the Princess. I looked up a couple different routes to take and different achievements that I want to get, because there's still a lot that I haven't done. And at this point, if I keep going in circles, doing the same choices over and over again, it's gonna get boring for everyone involved. So, I have a couple I want to do, and then we could just go off randomly. Alright. Oh wait. Hi. Oh, it didn't change. Okay, load game. Wait, no. New game. Okay. The hero and the princess. Okay, so the first one we're gonna go for is finishing up the damsel routes, which we've gotten most of them.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is
a
a
princess.
You're here to slay her.
Just continue to the cabin. I'm not saying a word.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay, cool. Yes, I know. Okay. She will cheat, and yeah, just don't listen to her. Basically. Yeah, that's not what we're gonna do. What are we doing?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The blade.
Yeah. Okay. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the.
Oh, we're just not gonna say a word. We're just go. Well, this is not the damsel route. This is just another achievement I want to get.
Open, revealing a
say nothing.
Voice carries up the.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you. It's all part. Good.
Just
You're
say
still
nothing.
Listening to reason.
Just saying nothing.
You walk down the stairs. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening.
Oh? No talking then? Fine.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh, look at that face! Oh no!
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No, I'm not stupid enough to think that.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying.
Oh, her eyes, Jesus, that's creepy.
To be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Yes,
exactly.
It's over.
It's over.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Yeah, okay.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
We probably did. Why is everything flashing?
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
True.
But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Let's go.
You
Goodbye.
open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world
it's a long
saved
quiet.
from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Long quiet.
What happened?
It's long quiet.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
Oh, this is weird.
This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Did you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Explore.
Are
We're
we
happy.
really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
That's a good point. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you
Okay.
more happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Are you sure about
Please
that, narrator?
shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voice's pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Oh, that's so. Cool. Open the little door.
The interior blade is your
Nope. We're entering the basement without the blade. We're not taking the blade. Right,
door
so
to the basement
chapter 1,
creaks
we
open,
go down with no
revealing a
knife.
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. Her
What is
voice
it?
softly
Hey, I'm gonna save
How
you.
many times do I have to tell you?
You're
Wait,
gonna
really?
shut up. Let's see. How to get you out of
Only
these
making
chains.
this more difficult.
No, I'm not.
Thank you.
I'm gonna see if this
Thank
works.
you.
I don't know exactly how to do this, but we're gonna do it.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, I'm not. Alright.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Got it.
You attempt to make your way. Is someone else here? You try the door.
Brother, let
Door
me out.
shuts and you're here to slay the...
No, not saying her.
You make your way to the bottom. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes.
There's a slight panic rising in the prince.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Oh,
before
I hate
raising
this.
her arm to her mouth as she rips her flesh from her bone. It's the blade. Or we could use... You won't like what...
Saving princess.
Fine. Against your... You
Oh.
cut into her flesh.
Yeah,
The
okay.
blade is
I get it.
sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her. Her limb falls to the ground. She didn't so much as utter a sound. No, she did. She smiles softly as her gaze meets. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are as the princess approaches.
Stop it.
Wait,
Narrator.
this is... Watch me.
What?
Stop that.
No.
Your body lunges
I know
forward.
I've gotten
The-
this far
the
before.
princess dodges.
Hang
Stop
on.
it. Stop trying to resist me.
Let me
The blade.
resist.
Move as your body remains frozen in...
Okay. Proceed to cabin. Yada yada yada. We're going in. We're gonna rescue.
If
Nope.
only you knew what you...
Nope. Nope. Smitten. We're gonna go with you. I dislike you, but we're gonna go with you.
The interior of the cabin is clean.
Purdy.
The blade...
Nope. 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 Push the mirror. Screw the mirror.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Hi. Oh Jesus. We're gonna rescue you.
her? What? Don't you
Shut up.
see how dainty... No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Yes, you
If
can.
her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
Fair point.
I
Continue
think I'd
on.
rather believe in facts.
True enough.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us
What?
has to be.
That's a good point. I'm just gonna sit back here for the ride while my inner thoughts take
Then
over.
let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously
Roll
step
the
forward
R's.
and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Well, snap.
I would if you had a weapon. Not
That's
on
true.
my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Can we talk about that a second, Smitten?
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Exactly. Hello. Sleep.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
No, we're
I
not.
can't believe it.
We're on her good side.
Guess I
We're
have
good.
to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's because I didn't touch.
Princess
Hi.
jumps up and if only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who
True.
needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Oh Jesus, I don't remember what to do after this. We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
Princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs,
Oh, this is pretty.
hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
I love how disgusted narrator is. Oh.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough
Push it.
with this true love nonsense.
Push
You
on it.
just met her.
Kick it in.
Of course
Kick.
you wouldn't understand.
Kick
Our
it.
passions
Kick.
run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Oh jeez.
Have
Okay,
you
Smitten,
listened?
calm down.
You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Well, if I want the achievement, I do.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
That's fair enough, hero. Do you think we can open it? I think we can open it if we try it together. I think I've got this. Open the doors.
Okay. Yeah.
Please tell me this
you've got
works.
this.
Please tell me
Place
this
your
works.
hand on the door. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one.
Take
You and
that,
the
narrator.
princess make your way upstairs and the blade.
That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late. Not
You're
doing that.
enjoying this, aren't you?
Yep.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
I might come back and do this again just to see what happens when I actually do
That's
stab
the
her.
way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, open, and then you step.
Ayo. Oh no.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold.
No.
Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Don't think we have time for that, Smitten. Yeah. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place.
Where did she go? Should we... Is that a... mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went. It's just approaching.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignoring. Right, we're gonna make them all hate us, because I think that's another achievement.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I feel that we...
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. What up? Howdy. Whatever the hell you are. I think I'm doing this right. I hope.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay. Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
I don't know if there's any specific
I don't actually...
thing we're supposed to do. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Yes, it do.
It's not like you'd believe me.
That's a fairly good point. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I believe they've been keeping you down here like that. I can't believe. Alright, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Tree, I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs.
So, what? You're going to try and kill me?
I hate that voice. It's so
You'll
creepy,
regret
though.
this. I promise you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get. But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains?
Oh, yes, she can. Oh, yes, she can.
She needed our help to get out of here.
No.
But you
That's
hear the
just a
conviction
ploy.
in her
Nope.
voice. I
She
don't
ain't.
think she's bluffing.
She's
She
not.
has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor. Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Oh, I know the kind of
It
enemy.
doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Wherever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and wish your energy everywhere. I'm just gonna ignore her.
Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just
gonna fall
put the
asleep
princess's threats out of your mind as
she
best you can and huddle up
tears
against
me
the wall.
to shreds.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
I don't like
The
it.
ruckus has stopped. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all
Yeah.
at once. The paralysis comes.
God,
in
I hate this
waves.
one.
First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
I mean,
So
could.
helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe
I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Sure about that?
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the
It
end.
really isn't.
Don't we?
It's not.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
It
I'm
isn't.
sorry, but it is.
I assure
Everything
you.
goes dark.
Nope.
And you die.
Nope.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The
Okay.
smooth wood of the walls
Let's see.
almost featureless. The
No
only
knife.
furniture of note
Leave
is
the
a
cabin.
lone table,
I
knocked on
still
its
don't like
side
that
in
I
the
can
corner of
see
the room.
the shadows
A
in
pristine blade stands
the window,
between
but
you
we're just
and
gonna
the
ignore
open
that.
The blade is your Hold on. What happened to the door?
There is no door.
It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And
Nope.
she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Yes, considering I can see him right here.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together.
Okay. Screw
We should have taken
the
a
mirror.
knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favors.
Absolutely not. We're gonna be fine.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps. More eyes, too. You never met the air seeping up from.
Can I turn around?
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Come back. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter. We need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
I think I did the wrong one, but that's okay. We're gonna figure this out. Just gonna step off into the void.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible.
I don't know. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Fair enough.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks.
Go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
As the princess approaches,
Well, hi.
your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
I don't want to break.
As your blood begins to coact. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp.
What's up?
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this? And then experience stops once more as your body. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? You
Shut up,
have
Paranoid, just do
seconds
it.
left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking
Let me
us,
talk.
but why doesn't matter. She's all. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. Nerves.
What happened? Stay here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. You're a lunatic, you know that, right? If you want to work together, can I at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
Liver.
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. Okay. Let's get out of here.
No!
Shut up, narrator.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body. You can just wrest control away from us. This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
Paranoid's lost it. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Yep, narrator got. Yep.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Yep.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
Okay.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it. But we don't. We've already made our choice. We
Come
can
on,
still
let
grab
us
it
go.
on the way out. You're
That's
not
true.
wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right.
Keep going, Paranoid. You're doing fine.
Liver.
Let us go.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, and uncomfortable, is this really worth it?
Yes,
At least it's a choice.
that's very true.
That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
That is also
Make sure
true.
you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
Well, how about we go then?
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there. Liver, nerves, heart. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door.
I like how you can still hear Paranoid in the background.
Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet. There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive.
True.
Heart.
Hero.
Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong.
Heart,
You're
lungs,
supposed
liver,
to do it like
nerves.
this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. I guess I have to do everything around it. Heart,
Just keep it
There we go.
Paranoid.
Back with me where you belong.
nerves,
I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me.
liver.
It's better for you that you didn't. Now
That's
we
true.
can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor.
Throws it out the
tosses
window,
it
didn't she?
through the door behind you.
Oh, okay.
It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I
Yep.
guess not.
Nope.
I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
Can you make one for
And
me?
now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
Let's go.
The doorknob
There it
twists
is.
in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. Liver. You've actually doomed everyone. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
It's so beautiful.
Uh-oh.
I
I see
can't
it.
wait to ruin it.
Nerves.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Heart. Lungs. Liver.
Princess, exhausted, slumps to the
Why
ground.
is it so cold?
Because you're not going out into the world. You're going elsewhere.
She's gone.
Not for
What is that
me.
supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, can't even trust ourselves.
Yep, sounds about right. Goodbye. Approach the mirror. Cool. Yep, it's looking worse. Die once more. So, okay, got another one. So the next I have is no exit, which
You're
is
on a
basically the
path
same
in
thing
the
except
woods.
chapter 2,
And at the end of that
you
path
take the
is a
knife.
cabin.
I can do that.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the blade is your... Hold on.
There is no door. Take the blade.
You reach down and pick... Good. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else?
We have a bomb.
Something that-
Oh,
I don't know.
oh no.
Better than a knife? Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Considering I've done it already. Yeah.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
That's a good point, Paranoid. Alrighty, let's just enter the basement. Screw the mirror. I don't care.
You cross over the threshold and onto more eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
Oh.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
How will it now? I'll exit. Try and stab her. Okay.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back.
I came back. Let's just go.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere. Are you really not going to comment on? No, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really.
You have a very good point. I'm just gonna do nothing.
It's best to do nothing.
We're gonna find her anyway. Yeah, I knew
I told you I was going to find you.
You're gonna find me
As the
regardless of
princess
where I'm at.
approaches, your arms quickly. This is it, isn't it?
It's not. Yes, I
There
did.
has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I
No.
wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to heart.
Keep me alive,
Your
Paranoid.
lungs pull in a desperate
me alive,
gulp
keep
of
me alive.
air as your eye. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body? And then
Yep.
experience stops one. Okay, whatever you were doing. You sure about that?
Stop distracting Paranoid.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
How about I just kind of say we don't have to be enemies, we're gonna gather friends even.
lungs,
Possibly to remain with your nightmare.
heart, lungs,
Uh,
nerves.
fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
What? No!
Shut up, narrator.
You come around.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Do you think you can just wrest control away from us?
Stop making Paranoid angry. Stop making Paranoid angry. Just let him do his
With a
thing.
flick of the princess's wrist,
Let's go.
Ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Fine.
I wouldn't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Doing
Besides,
good, Paranoid.
I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
Probably. Let's
You
go.
place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An
You're almost there.
Please don't do that again.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
It would be.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating.
Keep me alive,
Heart,
Paranoid.
lungs,
Jeez.
Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
True.
Liver,
Is now when I do it?
heart, lungs.
Do it.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
I don't think that's when I'm supposed to do it. Am I gonna have to do this
She
again?
doesn't
Oh!
even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
Don't think like that, Hero.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
Yes.
We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver, nerves. In
There you go,
the final
Paranoid.
moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Okay.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness. You are alone. You are
Ayo.
falling forever. But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through.
Sure.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
And I die.
Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of here? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Now she's dead.
Sure.
I don't like to think what that means for us. It means you're falling. Forever.
We're falling till we decide to die.
No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. You continue to fall. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No,
Yeah, sure.
It won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. You continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall. I feel
Okay.
sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Yeah.
Suggesting we kill ourselves.
Yup.
Won't we be dead?
No.
I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
We come back.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
What else are we supposed to do, narrator?
Right now, you don't want us to do that.
Ooh,
You're right.
paranoid.
I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Paranoid has a
I
point.
just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially
Oh,
yours.
you value our life too. Is that why you're cool with letting us fall into oblivion for the forever? For the rest of our lives,
Why?
technically.
What do
Yeah.
you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back here, but I've got the best company. If I could ask for, I got you guys. What more do I need? I don't know. Falling forever doesn't seem too bad. Am I not a
Say
creature?
that now.
Wait, oh crap, wait, no, go back. Are you stuck here with us? I'm gonna wait a bit.
More time passes. You continue to fall.
If I keep waiting, something
More
happen.
time passes. You continue to fall.
Yeah, I'll just come back again.
That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
Why do you think the princess is
I
a
don't like the
creepy
way you say
nightmare?
that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you?
Oh, he knew. He ain't
Of course I
stupid.
did. Though
He's a bird
rather
in a
hoped
mirror.
I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. You bastard! How much are you not telling us?
A lot.
Plenty, but it's all in your best interest. And she's dead, and we're falling forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone?
Point, hero.
Just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
I will eventually.
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me.
Okay,
More time.
I'm just gonna see how many times I can do this.
More time.
I got the best company
You
ever.
can do a lot better than us.
Yeah, I could have. Oh God, who was it? It was Who's my favorite? He was like really sassy. I forget which one he was.
Exactly.
Cheated.
You'll be fine here. Just
I
come up with
cheated.
a game or something to pass the time.
A game? What game? Are you capable of going
I'm
other
stuck here
places?
with you. I wish I weren't.
Okay,
Feelings
noted.
mutual.
Feelings.
At least we're all being honest.
Yeah. Drop the blade.
No, what are you doing? You loosen your grip, and the blade tumbles through your open fingers. Now you're really falling forever. There's no way out now.
Oh, this is fun. I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Oh, yeah?
Sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely. That's a grim thought, isn't it?
A little bit.
I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
This is thrilling.
Really shouldn't have gotten rid of the blade. It was our way out. What were you thinking? Now, if we're going to be stuck here until we starve, we really shouldn't be at each other's throats. No.
Not secrets. Okay. How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
He's going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
You got a point. I like that.
The
Secret?
narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can. The
Secret?
narrator continues to ignore you.
Fine,
You
we'll wait.
And then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in. And the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time. But that doesn't stop it from passing. Nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words.
Understandable.
You really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
That would have also hurt. Either way,
No.
we were gonna die.
You really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces. And eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark. And you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
Ah? I did oh no, hello. The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it?
Doesn't,
It
paranoid.
doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us.
Which
It
voice
just
did we
goes
get?
On and on and on and on and on.
Who's the next
We've
voice?
tried doing it our way,
Opportunist.
and we've tried doing it his way. I think the only way left is hers.
Okay, so these next two are where I'm supposed to be. I can either free her or don't free her. And I get a different achievement for both of them. So, let's try it
Are
out.
you suggesting we let...
I'm gonna save here. That way I can come back and do the other one.
And why shouldn't we? It's
Perfect. I
obvious
forgot
she's
there's a
the one
save
with the real
function.
power here. We might as well ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying new overlord.
Yep, it's terrifying, that's for sure. And she's sure as hell gonna remember us.
So, you've already been here.
Absolutely.
More than once.
Uh-huh.
even. Great. So you probably already know all about her, and all about the threat she poses to the world.
Uh-huh.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends, and everyone ends with it. Yourself included.
Yeah, well, I've died a couple times. I'm sure I'd come back in another world that needs saving.
See, it's that last part I'm not so sure about. We've ended
Thank
twice
you.
now. We even ended her once, but it didn't matter, because it still threw us right back into these woods.
With a princess who is still alive. What's another option? Turn around. There's something else we haven't tried.
Begging
Just
you,
turn
don't do this. You're going to... You'll just have to stop us if you want us to... There's got to be a crack in this world somewhere. Oh, I agree. Haven't you
Let's do
been
it.
suggesting we team up with the princess? That was then, this is now. And besides, she'll always be there to set free if things go south.
Opportunist has a point. He's the most logical thinking. Let me
Walk
guess.
down the path away from the cabin. For all our sakes, that you change your mind before it's too late.
We're gonna wind up at the cabin going this way anyway, aren't we? Oh no, the long quiet's gonna yell at
Something
us.
isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Long Quiet's gonna yell at us.
What's going on? Where are we?
We're gonna get yelled at.
It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked. I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
We're gonna get yelled at. Let's go.
Suspiciously quick.
If
Yeah,
I had
very
to make
quick.
a wager, I'd say yes and no. What does that mean? I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
It's a hell of a butterfly effect.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
It makes sense
All
to
the
me.
more reason to side with her, really. It takes a bullshit artist to recognise a bullshit artist, and I'm one of the best in the business.
The opportunist,
So
okay.
trust me when I say, he's full of it.
I like you, opportunist. I think you're my new favorite.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't
I
let their baggage influence your
so
decisions.
has
You
my
have the
me,
ability to see
my
things
character
clearly. I
person.
suggest you use it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just
You
go.
continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before your steps away.
I'm gonna save again here. Yeah. We'll go. We're only with our steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need
Of
to do.
course we do. We've been over it.
Over
Find the
and
one
over
in
again.
charge and make sure she knows how helpful we are. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
I can go back to the save point and then not let her out, narrator. I have my own little weird butterfly effect time loop thing going on. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice.
Fair enough.
Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
I don't think I've ever actually had all the voices so unanimously on the same side
I'd trust
before.
that if I were the one making decisions.
I think it's Paranoid's fault.
Take it however you will.
Fair enough. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
Is there an ad going? Because on my phone there is. Oh,
The only furniture of note is... That's strange.
the mirror?
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror?
Of course you
No,
can't
there
see
isn't
the
a
mirror.
What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? What do you
She
mean
knows.
there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall.
Come
Let's
on,
be
narrator.
mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bargaining power. We should fold and beg for mercy as soon as we see her.
Right, I'll get on my knees, beg for mercy. Maybe I can get a few tears out my eyes. I was a theater kid. I could probably conjure up a couple tears in my eyes.
I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so worm-like,
Speak for yourself.
right? We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals. We did kill her last time.
And here we are facing her again, hero.
Yeah, but she sort of let us do that, didn't she? And again, we don't have a blade.
True and true.
And look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. at the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on, the bedrock, if you will.
Opportunist, are you telling me that I'd rather have people walk all over
She'll
me?
understand the value of that.
Will she now? Let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of the hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. Are you
Cool.
saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
Again.
Just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
How long have I been... Jeez, I can't speak. How long have I been gone? An hour and 20. Okay, whatever we do here is the last, and then after this, I'll end the stream. Well, let's just do what we're doing here now.
Cowards, all of you. We know what we're going to do. We know what's going to happen to us. There's literally nothing to be afraid of.
True. Let's just go.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
I'm being watched.
Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side.
But we have done something wrong. We kind of killed her
You
last
stop
time.
as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Shut up, we see it, narrator. We're just gonna touch it, it's gonna
I
go
know
away.
What's about to happen, knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Oh, that was a lot more violent.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
That's
your
not a...
bones.
That's a sound.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
What am
You're
I...
met with
Oh
the
my
terrifying visage of the princess.
god.
Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time.
Yep.
And that was after you tried to lock me away forever.
Hi.
I was so close to freedom.
Nice to see you
But
again.
then you took my body away from me.
Nice to see you again.
So now, I'm going to take yours. And I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it.
Please don't do that.
Helpless, just like you left me.
Please don't do
Great,
that.
we're all on the same page then. The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this. Are we? She clearly hates us. I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this. Don't
Nah.
have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of here.
Okay, yeah, well, you're both making some excellent points here, but who shall we follow first?
Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
Now look, we're even now. You killed me, then I killed you. Water under the bridge, right? I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim in all this too, you know. Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you?
Oh, you mean like last time?
Ah, yes, yeah. Okay, the time that I killed you, yes. That's-
We're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Okay, well, Glad to have this chat. How about... let's save again. Saving here. Cool. Awesome. Returned. Okay. Possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You know what? Just do it.
See? That wasn't so hard. And maybe this will make it hurt a little less.
It's still gonna hurt.
Maybe.
It's not. It's gonna hurt just as
The
much.
floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges.
Oh.
Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Ugh.
Her torso
Hi.
stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Hi.
You
Don't like
you can't
that.
do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
I
And
wish.
crush you along with her?
True.
Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Yeah.
Not
Kind
like
of.
this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately
It wasn't
means
our
that
fault. There was
I
no weapon to
and
take.
the rest of the world are out of luck too.
There's no weapon to
Look, she's
take.
mad at us, I get it. But it's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry. I'm what you might call a smooth talker.
Oh,
I'll
yeah?
work things out. Oh,
yeah?
will you now? With her like that? Good
Go
luck with
ahead.
that. Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness.
Go right ahead, opportunist. Do what you gotta do.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that
No.
this is fine?
There really isn't.
I'm right.
No.
This is fine. It's
Paranoid.
better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing.
Yep.
At least I can actually talk.
Oh, okay.
Your vision
Oh.
fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Why'd you have to say it like that, narrator? That's disgusting. Get up.
You're
Ooh.
awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel
Wrong?
so cramped in
Ugh.
here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh, I didn't like that
I
sound.
know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
Pretty much.
You're the puppet master here. If this is the only way we could cut ourselves free from you, so be it. Yeah, just like I told you we would. We're here to make things right. And the first step in making things right is admitting when you're wrong.
There's nothing wrong with fixing your mistakes. I'll remember this. But I'll also never forget what you've done.
Okay.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last.
I don't like
Your
the
joints
sounds.
stiff
Oh, I
and
dropped my pen.
unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
That is not a description that I need. I don't like that.
Despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Seems like it, huh?
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body till it is a piece of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Please, just let her out.
Yes. Let me out.
It's
Pointless,
going away.
isn't it? I
Yep,
can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
true.
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Narrator! Whoa. What is happening?
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. How'd she do that? Ew.
Isn't saying all of this his job? Don't worry about all the criticism. You're doing great. This is it then. The big moment.
Thank you.
Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
Well. Oh, hi. Aw, sweet. I got one. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear and a rending that cut all the way down to your soul. Finally, I bring her the wraith. Bring the wraith to the long quiet. I do not like this at all.
Us again. Couldn't have planned it better myself. Everything is gone. Except her. Which means we made it to the end of the world.
Hey.
What is happening to me?
Goodbye. And here we go again.